So I did this calligraphy manual. It's on my website. It's like a chapter from I don't know, seven different books or something like that. 5 or 6 different books. Zen calligraphy manual. It's from a book called Zen Show Zen Calligraphy. I think that's the name of the book. Sacred Calligraphy, I guess is the name of the book. Sacred Calligraphy. Anyway, this is kind of what I'm teaching off of. This is taught by Omori Sogen Roshi, master calligrapher and swordsman. Kind of the way he teaches Zen calligraphy. We're showing you a bunch of different ishis, that you might emulate. Just pick one you like. This is tissue. Just pick one you like and emulate it. So, I don't know, I guess I'll just kind of talk about how I usually do it, or usually I'll do my big one, ishi. Then if you want to do end show next, is not a bad way to go. You've done a straight line, you've done beginnings, you've done endings. Those are the 3 most important things. And then, in a way, all that's left is just turning a corner, right? Well, end show is it's like a moon-shaped circle. I don't have one real handy. I'll pull out one before the next video and show you, but you've seen them. But you're going through a circle, right? So, you can do a big one of those, It's a good second thing to do, Do a few ishis. And it's almost the same thing, You can end show, big circle. Then, I might want to do something a little bit more practical, maybe. You can do whatever you want. I really like this little thing. I got this out of a book. It's about a book on Chinese painting. I'll pull out all these books and show you these books. I use this. It's pretty nice. I just practice this, It's perfect. Some brush strokes. Precisely formed beginning. So you're working more on your beginning, and then your ending just trails off. Well-controlled tailing off strokes. Well-controlled tailing off strokes. So you're just fading. Like nails, it says. C, change of direction. C, change of direction. You just practice, you just imitate it. The more you do, the better you get, but it's not even about, it's just practice, it's just like meditation in a way. You don't get too attached, but if you do it, you get better. Gain control of this brush. This brush is just a tool, and the more you do it, the more you gain control, and you use your breath, and you use your alignment, you use your relaxation, you use your resilience. Like iron wires. They're not that well formed in the beginning, not that well formed in the end. E. Nail-headed rat tails. A little bit like A, but they taper off. F. Made with bride, brush, and equal pressure. Get this little effect with the drier brush and light pressure or equal pressure. Made with wet brush and changing pressure. Oh, let's see. Wet brush and changing pressure. H, wet brush, wet brush and equal pressure, wet brush and changing pressure. So you can just take any book or anything, just try to imitate it, practice. You know, and you can do that. Let's see. Barbara Bash, she came to Austin and did a little calligraphy program. She made me this little, I've got it on my website there, calligraphy examples. She just gave me the little thing you can practice, and I practice it, you know, just doing that. This is Chinese, not Japanese. I'm a little biased toward Japanese, but Japanese comes from Chinese, so it's all similar. One day the Chinese will maybe become as beloved as the Japanese, so to speak. Heaven, earth, man, calligraphy, holding the brush that speaks, hand, bamboo, mouth, speech, calligraphy. She shows you the order of the strokes, and a bunch of these books do the same thing. So one aspect would be to practice the Oriental, and all these calligraphy books have kind of a stroke order. I think you're going to Shambhalian's kind of this is different scripts. Japanese, this is Japanese. It's very close to Chinese. This is a script that a lot of Shambhala people kind of recognize. But these are different scripts, a way of writing the same thing, but this is one we kind of favor. So you could do sort of working up to doing kanji, which is different Japanese or Chinese letters or pictographs. It's pictures, everything's a picture, so it's very interesting. We're doing a picture of our mind, and there's a picture of the language, and there's a lot of depth to it you can relate to. So I don't know. I could go. Different size brushes. Those big brushes are really good for doing that big stuff, but they're not quite as good for, doing this kind of thing. Not quite so good, but you can get it to a little smaller brush. These don't take so long to get wet. The big ones, you need a minute or two, 4 or 5 minutes. The little brushes, you get them wet pretty quick. We didn't talk that much about holding the brush, I don't think. This brush might hold a little different, but it's almost the same. I mean, I got the same about your fist. This is tight. Maybe not as quite as tight as that other one because I really want control, but this is tight. I want that to be tight. This is pretty tight. This is between tight and loose, and this is very loose. There's a million ways to hold this brush. You don't have to hold it, you can find your own way to hold it. I don't know. Most of them tell you just hold it. But here's what they do say. The fingers want to point down. This finger wants to point down. This finger wants to point down. Maybe not the thumb, but even the thumb's trying to point down. They're all trying to point down. All your fingers are trying to point down, so let them point down. So, you just pick one of those. I don't know. Number 1, precisely form beginning. So I try to make the beginning strong. Doesn't take much pressure. One nice thing about handling a little brush like that, it'll teach you how to handle a big brush. If all you ever do is smash a big brush day after day, you're not going to learn how to handle a brush, really. The way you learn how to handle a brush is doing this. Those delicate things, that teaches you how to handle a brush. You realize it's just delicate. The whole thing is real delicate. It's not chopping wood, it's fly fishing. It's delicate. I gotta stop.